There are objects in the universe so immense and so powerful, they stretch the very limits of human imagination. We live in a cosmos governed by rules. Planets orbit stars, stars gather into galaxies. But hidden in the deepest, oldest corners of space, there are anomalies, places where gravity bends reality itself, where time slows to a crawl, and where light, the fastest thing in the universe, is trapped forever. What you are about to see is not a star. It is not a galaxy. It is an infinite darkness wrapped in fire. It is the apex predator of the cosmos, a black hole so massive, so incomprehensibly powerful that it dwarfs anything else we have ever found. It defies the laws of physics. It breaks our understanding of the universe, and its name is TON 618. But what if I told you that the mere existence of this black hole shouldn't be physically possible? By the end of this journey, you'll see exactly why TON 618 has left scientists completely baffled. It lies near the border of the constellations Canes Venatici and Coma Berenices. For decades, it was hiding in plain sight. When astronomers at the Tonantzintla Observatory in Mexico first recorded it in 1957, TON 618 appeared to be nothing more than a faint blue star, a speck of light on a photographic plate. But as our technology evolved, so did our understanding of this faint blue dot. Later spectroscopic studies revealed a terrifying truth. This was no star. It was the blazing core of a galaxy, powered by an engine of unimaginable scale. TON 618 lies more than 10 billion light-years away from Earth. Space is so vast that looking across it is like looking back in time. The light we see today from TON 618 began its journey when the universe was less than a quarter of its present age. This was an era of cosmic dawn, when the first generations of stars lit up the darkness, and galaxies were still violent, colliding clouds of gas. At such a staggering distance, we cannot see the black hole itself. A black hole, by its very nature, absorbs all light. Instead, it reveals itself through its glow. Because TON 618 is not just a black hole, it is a quasar. What happens when an object this massive starts feeding on the universe around it? It creates a storm of energy so violent it outshines hundreds of billions of stars. Wait until you hear what this monster would do if it were placed in our own night sky. Quasars are the blazing hearts of young, active galaxies. They are the most powerful sustained phenomena in the universe, powered by supermassive black holes consuming colossal amounts of matter. Imagine clouds of gas, dust, and torn-apart stars spiraling inward. As this matter gets closer to the black hole, it doesn't just fall straight in. It forms an accretion disk, a whirlpool of cosmic debris. The gravity is so intense that this matter is accelerated to a significant fraction of the speed of light. As the material races around the void, it collides. The friction is so extreme that the disk heats up to tens of thousands of degrees. It radiates in every wavelength of the electromagnetic spectrum, from long radio waves to visible light, all the way up to deadly high-energy X-rays and gamma rays. The result is a beacon so bright it outshines entire galaxies. TON 618 is one of the most luminous quasars ever discovered. Let's put that into perspective. Its energy output equals the combined light of 100 trillion suns. If you were to place TON 618 at the center of our Milky Way galaxy, replacing our own supermassive black hole, its light would outshine every single star in our night sky combined. It would be 23 times brighter than a full moon, casting sharp shadows on Earth at midnight and completely erasing our view of the cosmos, and the disk is only half the story. Within this maelstrom, twisted magnetic fields coil and snap, launching colossal relativistic jets. These streams of superheated plasma blast out from the black hole's poles, stretching for millions of light years. They carry enough energy to literally blow away the gas of their host galaxy, halting star formation entirely and altering the destiny of billions of stars. But the blinding light of the quasar is just a distraction. To truly understand the terror of TON 618, we have to look past the fire and stare directly into the dark. What hides beneath the light is a physical impossibility. Astronomers measure black holes in solar masses. How many of our suns could fit inside them? The black hole at the center of our Milky Way, Sagittarius A star, is about 4 million times the mass of our sun. TON 618 has an estimated mass of 66 billion suns. It is an ultramassive black hole. It is more than 16,000 times heavier than the black hole at the center of our galaxy. Because mass dictates the size of a black hole, its physical dimensions are horrifying. The event horizon, the point of no return, where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape, is a sphere of absolute nothingness, roughly 390 billion kilometers across. across. If you placed TON 618 in the center of our solar system, it wouldn't just swallow the Sun. It wouldn't just swallow Earth or Jupiter or Pluto. The event horizon is 40 times larger than the orbit of Neptune. It would swallow our entire solar system and the empty space stretching out for billions of miles beyond it, and you still wouldn't hit the edge. It would take a beam of light traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second, more than 2 weeks just to cross from one side of this black hole to the other. To stand near TON 618 would be to watch the laws of physics shatter before your eyes. As you approach the shadow of the event horizon, the intense gravity would warp the fabric of space-time itself. A glowing halo would form around the darkness. This is the photon sphere, where light itself is trapped in a circular orbit. Colors would shift unnaturally. Radiation near the horizon would be gravitationally redshifted. The immense gravity steals energy from the light, stretching it into longer, darker wavelengths. To your eyes, the bright white fire of the accretion disk would fade into a deep, bleeding crimson. And then there is time. Time itself would slow down. For you falling toward the horizon, seconds would pass normally. But to an observer watching you from a safe distance, your movement would grind to a halt. They would see you frozen in place, fading into the red, trapped forever at the edge of eternity. And past the event horizon, further beyond lies only collapse, a singularity, a point where density becomes infinite, where space and time lose all meaning, and where our current understanding of physics completely breaks down. But TON 618 presents a massive problem for modern science. How did it get so big? Supermassive black holes are thought to begin as smaller seeds, the remnants of the very first stars, slowly consuming matter and merging with other black holes over billions of years. But remember, we are seeing TON 618 as it was when the universe was incredibly young. To have reached 66 billion solar masses so early in cosmic history, it simply didn't have enough time to grow that large under normal conditions. Its very existence challenges everything we know. Did it form from the direct collapse of a massive primordial cloud of gas? Or was the early universe a far more extreme, violent place than we ever imagined? TON 618 is a monster, but it is also a messenger. Because it shines so brightly, its light pierces through billions of light years of intergalactic gas. By studying this light, astronomers can read the chemical history of the early universe. It is a destroyer of worlds, yet it illuminates the dark, hidden structures of the cosmos. And when we look upon it, across the vast oceans of space and time, we glimpse both the unimaginable terror and the breathtaking wonder of the cosmic scale. If you want to keep exploring the most mind-bending objects in the universe, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us here on the Cosmic Scale. Leave a like if this video changed how you see the cosmos, and let me know in the comments, what cosmic mystery should we explore next?